About 5 minutes. Getting ready to get started in just a minute, you all. In just a minute. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Couple more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Shadows whisper soft and low. Where you lead me, I will go. Grace in the room, moving me through. Every beat, every breath is you. When I'm lost, you're the way I choose. Grace in the room. Grace in the room. Feet on the ground, but my heart takes flight.
Hey.
In the stillness at night. Fire burning so alive.
Hey, Cookie. I see you. All right, we're about to get started. The music you're listening to can be found on YouTube at RMF Publishing. So go on and check that out. Check us out on YouTube, RMF Publishing. Welcome to Literature and Legacy, Books and Apparel Showcase. This is our live. We are celebrating stories that capture our journey and apparel that lets us wear our pride. Let's dive into a showcase where culture meets style and legacy lives on. Books that tell it and apparel that reps it, our pride and our story. Where the stories we read meet the gear we wear. I am Brother Abdul Fattah, better known as Brother Mac, and welcome to the on-air shopping event sponsored by RMF Publishing. Before we get started, we want to do a little housekeeping, and we would like it if you can email us with a screenshot that shows your like, follow, or subscribe for RMF Publishing. Our pages on FB, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Now, our email is rmfpublishing@gmail.com. So send us a screenshot that you've liked, subscribed, or followed us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. When you send that screenshot, you'll receive a one-time 10% off code to be used on our website, not to be used with any other discounts. So show us that you're following us, send a screenshot to rmfpublishing@gmail.com, and we will be sure to send you a 10% off for your first order. Now today, the first 10 orders will receive 20% off by using the code we'll give you in just a minute. Okay? So we're going to take this time to dip into your other phone. I know you got 2 phones, 3 phones, and save us and like us on FB, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Send that screenshot to rmfpublishing@gmail.com. Again, our first 10 orders will receive 20% off today. So we'll give you the code in just a second. So if you see something that you like, go ahead and make a purchase. So our first set that comes up is this set right here. It's called The Heroines Unveiled. This right here is the book of Ada, includes the book of Ruth, the book of Esther, the book of Martha, and the book of Electa. These are our heroines, and each book inculcates the story of these heroines and also the attributes of the heroines that we should strive to use ourselves today. This is a 5-book set. Got 5 books here, one for each heroine. The 5-book set is $50. Okay, it's $10 each. So if you just want to get Ada or want to just get Ruth, you can. It's at our website, rmfpublishing.com. rmfpublishing.com. This right here is called The Heroines Unveiled. This actually is the first book that we came out as a publishing company a couple of years ago. Okay, and it did very, very well, and it continues to sell very well for us. 5-book set, Heroines Unveiled. Take a look at it. Got the book of Ada, book of Ruth. RD, how you doing? Good to see you. Book of Ruth. We got the book of Esther, Queen Esther. Replaced Queen Vashti, if you know the story. The book of Martha. Okay. And the book of Electa. That 5-book set is called Heroines Unveiled. It's found on our website. And the website is RMF Publishing it's RMFpublishing, I'm sorry, .com. RMFpublishing.com. Take a look, see at that. Now, these 5 books can also be bought individually, so you don't have to spend $50. You can start your traveling off a little light. Start off with one. Start off with the first one, Book of Ada. Or just get the book of your favorite. In our particular chapters, you may have a position that requires you to get one of these books so you can know a little bit more. Okay. Hold on one second here. Check the invite. Okay, hold on one second. I'm having technical difficulties. We're going to do a little something. We're still here. Check out our music at RMF Publishing on YouTube. We can crank that up a little bit for you. Let me just make sure that we are live on Facebook. We are definitely live on YouTube, and we are live on TikTok. Seeing some of my friends already. You are looking at and listening to Literature and Legacy Books and Apparel Showcase live. And I am Brother Mac Abdul Fattah. Assalamu alaikum. Pleasure to have you on this Sunday evening. And we are making sure that we are on all formats. So those who are on Facebook are looking at my page. Welcome again to our on-air shopping event. We are celebrating stories that capture our journey and apparel that lets us wear our pride. The first item we had up was The Heroines Unveiled, Book of Ada, Book of Ruth, Book of Esther, Book of Martha, and the Book of Electa. This 5-book set is $50 if bought all together. It can be bought individually. That's on the website rmfpublishing.com. All right, our next set is, so we had The Heroines Unveiled, but we also have a book that brings all the stories together in one book, slightly smaller. The book is called The Story of Our Heroines. The Story of Our Heroines. It also gives you the history and lessons of the 5 heroines of the order. This book is on our website as well, rmfpublishing.com, and it is $20. The Story of Our Heroines. Now today, for the first 10 orders, they will receive 20% off. So if you decide to order something, we're going to give you a code. You get 20% off on your first order. All right. The Story of Our Heroines. Excellent book, excellent read. For any of those who are trying to get a little bit more knowledge in the order you just came in, or maybe you've been in for a while. All right. This is a great read for you. Also a great read to pass on to if you want to give a gift to a sister who's just coming in or has just made it, across that threshold. The Story of Our Heroines. Okay. We have a book that I'm very proud of called A Sister Study Guide. Okay. And a sister study guide, a lot of times you get into organizations. Alonzo, what's happening? A lot of times you get in an organization and you want to have some questions and answers. Maybe some study sessions or something like that. You want to get involved in that so you can kind of be on top of your information. Well, this particular book right here, A Sister Study Guide, has 185 questions. Exalting the Lord. How you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you today. 185 questions in this book. There are no answers in the book. You will need your Bible. You will need your ritual. All right. This is a great book to help you retain that which you study. We don't want to just give you answers. We want you to study it, find it, show yourself approved, and you'll be able to help somebody else with those same answers. All right. It's called A Sister Study Guide, and it also is on the website, rmfpublishing.com. rmfpublishing.com. Okay. And I believe this book is $15. All right. First 10 people receive 20% off today. Here we go. rmfpublishing.com. Check us out. Also, for those who came in a little late, email us a screenshot of your like, follow, and or subscribing to RMF Publishing's page. We're on FB, we're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So pick one or pick them all and just show us that you're following us. Help us out with a like or subscribe so we can do more work for the fraternal community and for the HBCU community. Now, if you send that screenshot, you're going to be sending it to our email address is rmfpublishing@gmail.com. Send the screenshot of that, and we will send you a 10% voucher. Okay, so the first time you place the order, you have a 10% voucher on us just for your loyalty. We appreciate you for that. All right, this last book was A Sister Study Guide. 184 questions about the order. No answers. You must do your homework. All you need is your Bible and your ritual. You'll find all the answers that you need to find. Okay. Let's see what our next book is. We have a book. It's great for secretaries. It's wonderful for assistant secretaries, but it's great for anybody that's within the chapter, especially if you're new. This particular book is called the Chapter Notebook. Okay. In this book, I'm not going to show too much of it because I don't like the inners of what we do to be just out there. But this particular book goes through every process that goes on within the chapter, from the starting of the chapter, your roll call of officers, and it goes into the things that we do each time we go into a chapter meeting. Okay. In doing that, you'll know who made motions, who brought things to the floor, so forth and so on. And it does that 12 times. So you have 1 year worth of reference of what goes on in your chapter right here. At the end of your chapter, even gives you a place whereas you can talk about what went on at that particular chapter meeting. What are some things that you'd like to see happen for the next chapter meeting? What you learned from the chapter meeting that just ended. So we have this particular book. It has 12 setups for 12 meetings. All right, 12 meetings. So 1 year of meetings, and you will have everything in as far as who said what, who attended, who carried motions, who was on committees, so forth and so on. This book right here is $20. RMFpublishing.com. RMFpublishing.com. It's called the Chapter Notebook. This is also a great seller. We do a lot of conventions, and this one sells very well. Definitely a hot item for the secretaries, assistant secretaries, and then just is great for any member so they'll get to know who the membership is and what we do. All right. Chapter Notebook. Make sure to get those screenshots of your likes, follows, and subscribing to our pages on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And you're going to send that to RMF Publishing at Gmail. Send your screenshot in, and we'll give you 10% off on your next order with rmfpublishing.com. Also, RMF Publishing vends at a lot of events. So if your Grand Lodge, your Grand Chapter is having an event that's upcoming, hey, feel free to send us a vending contract at rmfpublishing at gmail.com. Hey, Dawn, I see you. Danielle, how are you? Right. I got a jacket for you, Danielle. Got to get your jacket to you next week. Um, so check us out, rmfpublishing.com. And we've gone over 3 books. One is the Heroines Unveiled, 5-book series. Okay, had a lot of sales for that one. Our next one was The Story of Our Heroines. All right, great book. We actually sell out of this one a lot, along with the Heroines Unveiled. Okay, the first 20 people who buy today, first 10 people who buy today, we have a code for you. Okay, and the code is going to be, let's see, what is the code? Was that first 20 only? First 20 only. So if you're one of the 20, no, I'm sorry, one of the 10 first people to order today, you're going to get 20% off. The code that you will use is first 20 only. All right. So as you're buying your books, go in, put in first 20 only. At the end, it's going to ask you for a code. You put that code in, you'll get 20% off of your purchases today. That's only for the first 10 people. All right. The rest of you, email me a screenshot showing that you liked, followed, or subscribed to one of our pages, RMF Publishing, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, or on TikTok. Email that to us at rmfpublishing at gmail and get 10% voucher. You get a 10% voucher for your next order. That's not to be used with any other discounts. So don't be trying to order and get 20% off because you were first, and then you want the 10% because we got to do those separate. Okay. All right. Let's see what the next book is going to be. The last book we talked about was the Chapter Notebook. All right. And that one's on the website, rmfpublishing.com. Our next one is the OES Planner. The OES Planner. You know what? We're sold out of that. That's just how good it goes. The OES Planner is a sellout. That one is also, you can find that on the website, rmfpublishing.com. You can go to the website and check that out. I mean, it has wonderful things. And as far as a calendar, things to do, you can put in your members' telephone numbers, all their email addresses. and just set you up so you can do the things that are need to be done within your chapter for the ensuing year. Okay, and it's good for 1 year. It's 12 months. It's not dated, so you can go and put your own dates in. Angie, how you doing, Sister Carson? Tony, I see you. Hey, Tony. All right, that's Royal Eagle 88 up in here. All right. Our next book that we're going to be taking a look see at is called, where is it? Graceful Authority. And this is for your worthy matrons. We have another book. It's called The East is Earned. It kind of complements this book on the brother side. And the getting to the East and being in the East is not the easiest thing. It's a humbling experience. And sometimes you need a little guidance in as far as how to handle certain situations. That's what this book is all about. Okay, so it's a great book for your associate matrons. For those who are aspiring to get to the East, it's called Graceful Authority. Okay, and it's on rmfpublishing.com. Graceful Authority, check it out. Wonderful book if you're in the position that you want to seek leadership someday within your chapter. Okay. And the title speaks for itself, Graceful Authority. Nobody wants somebody that's just demanding and so forth and so on. You want to lead with graceful authority. All right. rmfpublishing.com. Check that out. rmfpublishing.com. Thank you for your people that are here from YouTube, from Facebook, and from TikTok. I see you all. I appreciate you. We will be doing this regularly. Right now, it's going to be Sundays and Wednesdays until we get our regular thing going. We're doing RMF Publishing today. Fraternal Vendors and Alumni Apparel Chicago will be sponsoring a couple of the other lives. As you can see, some of the items we have right behind me, some hooded sweatshirts. Those are some wonderful pieces. I guess you can see them. Yes, you can. You can see them. And that's the back of them. Great pieces. Those are $150 hooded sweatshirts, and those are actually on fraternalvendors.com. Okay, fraternalvendors.com. Let's go on and keep going with our books here. We have, in conjunction with your Graceful Authority book, there's a book that we have called Preparing Your Greetings from the East. Okay, Preparing Your Greetings from the East. Hey, Vanessa. Yeah, I saw that. It didn't go on the invite page. Hey, Shining by Shy, how you doing? I see you. Yep. So everybody had to come here to my personal page. We'll figure that out next time. So hopefully we can have the business page doing the live. But for now, we're here. I appreciate you coming. Vanessa is the co-owner of Alumni Apparel Tallahassee. Yes, she's been down there repping FAMU real hard. And we're very proud of the progress she's made down there. So we appreciate you stepping on. William Bo Jones, Brother Jones, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Hey, Brother Holmes, I see you. Hope all is well with you. Hope to see you soon. Okay, that second book that we were talking about, Preparing Your Greetings from the East, it's great to have a sense of some structure when you're giving your greetings once you arrive to the East. You know, it's great to be able to have a guide to the things you want to talk about to your chapter. Sometimes we give lectures off the top of our head, and those sometimes are some great lectures. But when you can sit down and really put your lecture together and bring some substance to your sisters, to the brothers, that works out a lot better. And then what happens is when people see you operating in greatness and excellence, the next administration will probably do the same thing. Nobody wants to be outdone. So if you give your chapter or your lodge 24 karat gold performance, then the next administration got to come with platinum. You understand what I'm saying? Some titanium in there. So that particular book for the order is called Preparing Your Greetings from the East. So you want to get your greetings together so that you can step out and you can shine. You can give motivation to your members, and they can feel good about who they put in the East, and they know they put the right person in there. So this is a great book. Kind of goes along with Graceful Authority. So for those sisters who are aspiring to get into the East, it might be associate major, might be conductress, so forth and so on. Even someone who's not even in an office position, get the book. You know, find out the tools and there's no tricks to it. It's more so the tools to give you the humility that's needed so you can and the steadfastness to make yourself on around and get to where you need to go. All right. We got the first 10 orders today will receive 20% off. The discount is first 20 only. 1ST20 only. 20% off, y'all. You know, Brother Mac don't get no discounts. So 20% off is big. So the first 10 people get that 20% off. Also, if you have your phone with you, do a screenshot of you liking or following or subscribing to our FB page, TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube. If you send that to us at rmfpublishing@gmail.com, we'll give you 10% off. Okay, that 10% off code is not to be used with anything else. That's by itself. So if you happen to be one of the first ones and get 20% off today, God bless you. And then when you come back to order something else, you can use that 10% off for that one. Okay, let's go on to our next one. Jocelyn, how you doing? Good to see you. Our next book is, here he is, OES Activity Book. Where is it? There it is right there. Hold on one second. OES Activity Book. I had one sister, Sister Tisa, bought one of these books. She had a little stint where she was off work. She did the whole book and called me and asked for another one. So in this book, you have puzzles, you have different things to color, you have I'm not going to show you too much, so I'll get a whooping. But you have a lot of great things, OES type activities that keep you sharp on the things you should know, keep you sharp on the vocabulary, on the meanings of different things, on the way we do things within the OES chapter room. This one is called the OES Activity Book. Okay. Now, this is the big one. This is the big OES Activity Book. It's on the website, rmfpublishing.com, but there's also a small one. Okay. The small one is a little easier to slide in your handbook and your pocketbook when you're going on the plane, something like that. You know, the big one is 8.5 by 11, so it's kind of large. But this small one is a great one to take with you different places, and it does the exact same thing. It gets you tight on your vocabulary, on meanings, and just having fun while learning. Okay, OES Activity Book. All right, this one is 20. The smaller one is 15. rmfpublishing.com. All right, the first 10. The first 10 people who order today will get 20% off, and 20% off code is first 20 only. That's the discount code. Use that after you get all of your stuff in your basket, and at the end before you pay, it's going to ask you if you have a promo code or anything like that, and it's going to be first 20 only. 1ST20 only. That's your discount code to get 20% off your purchase today. Okay. So we did the OES Activity Book, the large and the small. And what we're going to do next. Oh, yeah. And also check out the website. We have blogs. We have blogs on the website, rmfpublishing.com. Informational blogs for the Order of the Eastern Star, for the Brother and the Freemasons. And also for just we have literature in general that can be purchased from the publishing company. So there are several books, and we'll probably go over those books next week. We have two of our authors that we will highlight today. One is Miss Dina Dean, and the other one is Miss Vanessa Brown. They have two books, and we'll bring those on after we finish our OES segment. Really want you to support them. They're doing a great job. Their books have done very well in the formats that we have them in. And if you know someone who is an author and they're looking to be published, pass them our email. Tell them to send us not so much a referral, but send us inquiry to rmfpublishing@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to take a look at it and let them know what we do. Okay, our next book we have here for the members. It's OES coloring book. All right, this is a great book too. Uh, Wonderful pictures in here. See that? That can be wonderful pictures. So if you are sitting around and wanted to do a little coloring, why not color the heroines? Color the great women who gave us who inculcated with us with the character and what's needed to be a member of this order. Okay, that particular book it was 20, I believe it's 15 now. It's 14.99. For those who just came on, we need you to do us a favor and go like, follow, and subscribe to any of our pages: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. RMF Publishing. You can just type that in. If you do that, send us a screenshot to rmfpublishing@gmail, and we will give you a 10% off code to be used on your next purchase. Okay, first 10 orders today will receive 20% off by using the code first 20 only discount code. All right, first 20 only discount code. Oh, and who is that? Roger. All right, let me write down Roger's name. Roger has just ordered. Oh, it's a nice order too. Thank you, Roger, brother Roger. Appreciate you. That's number one. So we got 9 more spots to get 20% off. Brother Rogers. Oh, brother Rogers. My apologies. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice order. All right, so we need 9 more people to get the 20% off on the website, rmfpublishing.com. And it's not just members of the order. It's not just Freemasons. We have other books for children. We have coloring books for kids. We also have novels. The Village of Chloe by author Dina Dean. It's excellent. It's so good that there's a part 1 and 2. You got to get both of them now, because you get that one, you can be in suspense till the other one gets shipped to you. All right. And we also have Mirror Conversations by Miss Vanessa Brown. And it really delves into getting to know that person that's in the mirror. A lot of times we have problems. A lot of times anxiety and things like that creep up on us. And all we have to do is just look in that mirror and really break down who it is that we are, and who we are and whose we are. And Miss Vanessa Brown delves into that in her book that we have called Mirror Conversations. That's on the website as well, rmfpublishing.com. All right, we're going to go back over some of the books that we have. Angel, I see you. Hey, Angel. Good to see you on here. So the books that we did today are The Heroines Unveiled, 5-book series. The Book of Ada, the Book of Ruth, the Book of Esther, the Book of Martha, and the Book of Electa. This 5-book series is $50. It's $10 each. If you don't have to buy the whole set, you can buy one at a time. Okay, and this is, I think, the best seller that RMF Publishing has. It's been selling well since it came out, and that's been 2 years now. So RMF Publishing created this. These books tell about the story, and they go into the spiritual significance of each of these star points. And it's excellent read, and it's excellent to have in your library. All right, don't let nobody borrow it, because you won't get it back. All right, and the next one after that was The Story of Our Heroines. Okay, not as pricey, but it's one book's $20. rmfpublishing.com. You grab that. Gives you everything you need to know about the heroines historically, and what they the character traits that they inculcated. Okay. The next one we talked about was a Sister Study Guide. A Sister Study Guide was 184 questions based on the Order of the Eastern Star. And those questions, the answers are found in your ritual in your Bible. You have to go and find the answers. In order for you to retain information, there has to be a process where you go search for it. If somebody gives you the answer, you'll have it only for the test. You won't have it for the rest of your life. But I promise you, if you go and research it and search for it and find out where it comes from and get all of that type of situation together, you'll retain that. So a Sister Study Guide, that's on the website, rmfpublishing.com. We also have for the new sisters that come in, we have a package for them. Um, and this package includes several books. As a matter of fact, let me read them off to you. They get an OES journal so they can write down the things they need to write down. That's this right here, OES journal. Okay. They also get a book called The Second Mile. The Second Mile we look at as the dictionary to the Order of the Eastern Star. And there's another one, a companion to that's called Symbolism. Symbolism is your encyclopedia. But in this package, they get an OES journal, they get the Second Mile, they get a sister study guide, which you just saw. Okay, good questions and answers. They also get Heroines Unveiled, so they get the 5 book set. All right, this is an excellent package for somebody that just comes in. If you got your friend, your mom, your auntie, your sister, they're coming into the Order of Eastern Star, and you want to bless them with something because you feel like it's a great thing that they're doing. This is a great gift item. Okay, and it's called the New Sisters package. With that, get that OES journal, the Second Mile, a sister study guide, Heroines Unveiled. You also get History of the Eastern Star. Hey, Sister Russell, how you doing? Great to see you. You also get the History of the Eastern Star, and you get a large OES activity book. So you got a new sister comes in. Not only does she have everything that she needs, in as far as the knowledge of what she's going through, she has the question and answers, so it can tighten her up on the different things that she needs to learn. Sister Russell, I just need to hear one. I got you. I got you. Sister Russell, just hit the website or inbox me. I got you covered. Um, they have the Second Mile, which gives the meat and potatoes of the intricacies of what it is that the order stands for. The Heroines Unveiled, that gives all the stories with your Christ-like, your spiritual side, your significances of those points. The history, so you go back to the 1800s and see exactly where it started from, who started it, for what reason, what purpose, and how it evolved. Um, and then you have the large OES activity book. So when you're in your downtime and you just want to tighten up on your learning, you have puzzles, you have games, you have coloring. Those things that you learn in your downtimes tend to stay with you a little bit longer too, because you're in a relaxed state. Nobody's grilling you or anything like that. So that is the New Sisters package. Now, the New Sister package, this is what we're going to do for you today. The New Sisters package, with all those books I just gave you, it comes out to $143.96. All right. So that's a good price. Any price I give you is a good price, but that's a great price. $143.96. That's all of the books together. But we sell that package for $125. So they're basically getting how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 books. $125. But today, if you get the New Sisters package, we're going to sell that to you for $115 even. All right, that's only today. That's doing this little live. $115. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. I know you can't beat it because we made the book, so you can't beat it. So $115, and they get an OES journal, they get the Second Mile, they get a sister study guide, Heroines Unveiled, History of the Eastern Star, and a large activity book. Come on now, $115. If you love them, you get them for it. If you don't get it, I know you don't love them. That's not right. I'm just playing with you. New Sisters package is available, rmfpublishing.com. Check that out. Maybe something that you want to get one of your newer sisters. But we also have packages for the seasoned sister, for the experienced sister. So don't think that it's only for the new sisters. It's for the sisters who've been in a little while. We have some. We going up the scale a little bit, so you can get a package there too. Those packages run anywhere from 90 to 100 some odd dollars. We also have a secretary's package and a treasurer package. Okay, that's all on the website. You got to go visit the website, rmfpublishing.com. Check out the website. It's beautiful. It's beautifully made, and it's got everything that we need. We have the New Sisters package, the Experienced Sisters package, the Seasoned Sisters package, the package for the secretary, package for the treasurer. We even got a brothers package. All right. One of the books on the brothers package is this particular book right here. Okay. And it's the code for that is bro code. BROCODE. Get the brothers package. This particular book right here is exploring the craft, questions about Freemasonry. Come on now. So brothers need that too. We don't just get in to wear the jackets and whatnot. We don't just get in so we put the emblem on our car. That's not what we're in there for. And those that do it, they find out real quick how that can be detrimental. Detrimental to your learning. I'm not talking about any gangster stuff or anything like that. But you want to be, if you're a part of something, you need to know everything that you can know about it. Now you'll never know everything, but you can sure get your learning curve up high so that you can have a decent conversation with somebody if that time comes up. Let me tell you something. When you wear these things right here, when you wear a jacket, when you wear a shirt and it has the Easter Star, it has a Mason logo, or it has an Omega Psi Phi crest, you know what you're really saying? You're saying, I am, try me. That's what you're saying. So don't get mad if somebody tries you. If they walk up to you and say, hey, where you from? Where you hail from? Don't sit there talking about, that's not the correct answer. And until you feel comfortable enough to be able to have those type of conversations with strangers who you'll later find out to be your brother or your sister or your frat or your soror, then you shouldn't wear anything. Don't wear it. Don't wear it until you're confident enough to be able to represent your craft, your frat, your soror to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Generally, when you go through a process of becoming whatever it is, Omega Psi Phi, a Freemason, whatever, generally the degree team makes sure that you know everything that you need to know. Okay. So you really are out the door and you have the knowledge, but sometimes things might go a little quick and you may not feel as comfortable to be able to repeat some things or know some things. So at that point, it's up to you to further your knowledge. And that's why we have these books. Further your knowledge so you can talk the talk. We all crave for more light in the Order of Eastern Star, more light in Masonry, more light in our frats and our sororities. But if you're craving real heavy because you just don't know, then slow down on wearing something. Wait till you get to a point that you can really manifest and talk that talk and walk the walk. Okay. Most times, 100% of the time, you can recognize if you are a Mason or Eastern Star, you can recognize another Mason Eastern Star by their walk and by their talk, how they're treating people. That's how it's supposed to be. All right, we're not going to get into what's really going on, but that's how it's supposed to be. So get your acumen together. All right, get your acumen together. Read as much as you can and talk to the other brothers and sisters. That's another thing. A lot of us, when we came in, we had older brothers and sisters who are our mentors. You need to talk to them. Okay. So once you get to a point that you feel like you're ready to wear it, we got you covered. Fraternalvendors.com. This is the kind of stuff we do over there. We do custom Masonic Eastern Star Frat and Soror custom embroidery. All right. Embroidery. Look, we'll make things over there that your jacket will be bulletproof. And what that means is there's so many stitches on the jacket, you don't even see what the jacket is. All right. It's all about your vision. When you get to a point that you feel that pride and you know what you know, and you know what you know, and you want the world to know what you know and who you are, we'll make that happen for you. Okay. Fraternalvendors.com. And you can hit them at fraternalvendors@gmail.com. So with what we did today, we talked about a lot of the Eastern Star books, the packages, the New Sister package, the Brothers package. Again, that Brothers package, there's a code. If you want to get it today, it's called Bro Code, BROCODE. Get you a little percentage off. All right, we're going to bless you. The New Sisters package, we're selling that today at a decent price, a very decent price. A matter of fact, that price that we're selling at the $115 is actually the bulk price. In other words, bookstores and grand lodges, grand chapters, and whatnot, when they buy those from us, they have to buy 20 sets of that New Sisters package in order to get the price that we give you today of $115. Okay, so that's a blessing in and of itself. Um, Also, the music that you heard as we were starting our live, it's from us. It's from RMF Publishing at Yahoo. No, I'm sorry, not Yahoo, YouTube. See, I'm getting a little older. Go to YouTube, RMF Publishing, and we have, oh man, Christian neo soul, we have jazz, we have blues. Those are some of the things that we have, we're going into. Some other things that we're going into. Those particular songs and stuff that's on there, um, you can put on for hour and a half. You can clean your house, you do a little studying, it can put you to sleep, you can take it for a drive, so all you have to do is go to YouTube, RMF Publishing, and check us out. When you get there, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's nothing to pay. You're just supporting some brothers and sisters who are trying to do some good things. Okay. For those who may have missed it, in our getting our things together this morning or this afternoon, rather, if you could do us a favor and email us a screenshot of you liking, following, or subscribing to one of our pages or all Facebook, TikTok, Yahoo, and Instagram. If you can send a screenshot to rmfpublishing at gmail.com, we will be sure to send you a 10% voucher for your next order. All right. We got another order. Sister Davidson. Sister Davidson just, oh, okay, that's nice. She just got a new, oh, she got the New Sisters package. Sister Davidson, thank you so much. Okay, so now we're down to 8. 8 more people can get 20% off. Sister Davidson just got this. Hey, wait a minute. She got the New Sisters package at $115. Then we took 20% off of that. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, we're going to fix that before somebody else gets it. So, look, we got 8 more slots. 20% off. rmfpublishing.com. 8 more slots for 20% off. The code is FIRST20 only. Sister Williams, how are you? I see you. All right. Love you much, sis. FIRST20 only is the discount code. Okay. FIRST20 only. So the first 10 people, it was 10 people, it's now 8 people because 2 people have ordered already. First 8 people who order today get 20% off. Your discount code is called FIRST20 only. 1ST20 only. That's the discount code. So when you get to the end of your purchase, it's going to ask you for a promotional code or discount code. You put that in, it's going to take 20% off of your deal. All right. So that's wonderful. rmfpublishing.com. Make sure you send in that screenshot to rmfpublishing at gmail.com. Screenshot of you liking our pages, FB, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. One or all. I prefer all if you can, but one of them is cool. Okay. Well, but we prefer all. All. Go ahead. It only takes a little time just to like or follow. When you like or follow, what ends up happening is as we grow, we are able to get monetized, and getting monetized, we're able to do more good for our youth, through books, through the talking seminars, so forth and so on. So, we just want to serve. Serve is what we do. We're talking about the Order Eastern Star. That's the name of the game. It's about serving. All right. And the only way you can truly serve is that you got to have something to serve with. Okay. And unfortunately, money is the root of the serving. All right. Clordy, I see you, one of our favorite customers. Appreciate you stepping on, Clordy. So today we have gone over the books, the OES books that we have here. And I'm just very, very excited. We got some orders that are still coming in. Okay. Like somebody's in there right now. It shows you on the website that they're in there. They're picking up some stuff, putting in the cart. Hopefully they finish it on up. Okay. We have OES activity books we talked about. 2 of those. One's 15, one is 20. One is just a bigger size, for people who have spectacles. All right. And the smaller one is easier for you to carry around, easier for you to put in your little bags and whatnot. And when you have some time and you want to, do some things in as far as learning and just having fun with the order, this right here is perfect. All right, have puzzles, it has games, a little coloring, so you can really occupy your time. What they say, the if you don't occupy your time with the right thing, you end up doing the wrong thing. So this is definitely the right thing. All right. The OES coloring book was one thing. We talked about graceful authority for the Eastern Stars who are trying to get to the East or have made it to the East or at some point want to be in the East. Okay. With that goes Angel. Thank you. Appreciate you, Angel. With this, you have the preparing your greetings from the East. So when you get to the East after reading this book and you do the things you need to do to get there, then we have some things that you can prepare to say to your craft, to your chapter, to motivate them to so you can have the best year that you can have. Sometimes it's more than 1 year. You know, I know some matrons that have been in there for a minute. That's what happens when you get a good matron. Okay. It's the same thing with secretaries. When you get a good secretary, they're there for life. It's a lifetime membership. And for secretaries, speaking of secretaries, remember we had the chapter notebook. Chapter notebooks, it breaks down everything for what goes on in the chapter, and we do it 12 times. So you have a whole year worth of information. It's great for the secretary, great for the assistant secretary, and just great for any members because within this, you're breaking down who read the motion. I mean, who carried the motion, who made the motion, who read off whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's minutes or uh you had a petition or something like that. Everything that's to be done in the chapter room. This is an outline of it, and it gives you the opportunity to be able to put the people's names down, your dates, and then at the end you can do some reflecting of what did I learn at this chapter meeting. What am I looking forward to do for the next chapter meeting? Okay, wonderful book. That's the OES chapter notebook. Okay, all right. This one is $20. You can find it at rmfpublishing.com. rmfpublishing.com. Excellent book. We generally sell out of this when we go to different chapters to events. That's another thing. If your Grand Lodge or Grand Chapter is having any type of event, whether it be Grand Session or maybe a workshop, and you would like for us to come there and vend, please hit us. You can hit us at RMF Publishing at Gmail. Why change the game? RMF Publishing at gmail.com. You can send the vendor contracts. And if it's our schedule is lightened up in that area, we'll definitely be there. We travel. We're here in Houston, but we have been known to travel up to Wisconsin and Michigan and so forth and so on. You know, so as long as we got gas, we'll meet you there. All right. And we'll bring everything that's needed for you to have an excellent library, so to speak, in a fraternal library. Okay. Also, we have a second part of the business, and that business is fraternalvendors.com. Check them out, fraternalvendors.com. Oh, we're going to bring the hats. We're going to bring 5, 6, 7, 8 shelves of hats. Your brothers will have hats they've never seen colors before. It'll be aqua hats and gray hats and black hats and white hats and top hats. And you get the picture. Tons of hats, tons of shirts. We have some shirts that on Wednesday, when we come back and do the same thing on Wednesday, we'll be showcasing fraternal vendors, and we have some T-shirts for the brothers that are just ostentatious. I don't know if that's the right word, but it sounded like it could be a good word to use right then. The shirts are off the chain. We have the gorilla, we have the lion, and we got some other good stuff for you. So on Wednesday, I believe at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, we're going to do this again, and we will be showcasing fraternalvendors.com. Fraternal Vendors gets down, been doing jackets and so forth and so on for 25 years. So we're going to show you some things that are off the chain. Okay. First 10 people, it was 20% off today. Well, it's only 8 people now. So we got somebody in there. They're trying to buy something right now. 20% off. There is a code for you to use, and that's first 20 only. Use that code and get 20% off. Okay. We also have the New Sisters package at $115. It's normally like $140 something. Okay. You get those books. It's a plethora of books for the New Sister for $115 today. Today only while we're still on. We got like 7 minutes left. So please get it. Please get it. Because I promise you, after we get up off this, it's back to $125. Okay. Also, Exploring the Craft. That's the book for the brothers. Exploring the Craft. Right now, you get it before we get off of here, 15% off. 15% off. Exploring the Craft, book for the brethren. I guarantee you, if you want to send it to your patron, okay, and you can do that within when you do the checkout, just put his address on there. If you want to send it to the brother that you love, my sisters or brothers, if you want to purchase this book, you will not be, man. Look here. Next time you see me, we're gonna have a conversation because you're gonna love this book. It's the type of book you can go back and forth to, and have. You can go from here. You can go and do lectures with. Okay, because it's different brethren giving their perspective, and no perspective is wrong. Of the different questions that are within this book. So this is called Exploring the Craft. Exploring the Craft is on rmfpublishing.com. Exploring the Craft. Check that out. Okay. All right. So we have authors um, that we represent, and one of the authors is a young lady named Dina Dean. Dina Dean is, oh my God, she's been in the poetry game in Chicago for years. Um, she's a fan favorite. She's been doing this thing and travels doing it. Well, she has a book, and we're publishing it, and it's called The Village of Chloe. The Village of Chloe, and the book's so good that we got the Village of Chloe too. Okay, Dina Dean is popular, and as far as spoken word community is considered, she's known for a quick wit, and she tells it like it is. The Village of Chloe is a republication of her first novel, Boy Crazy, okay, which is a coming of age story of a young lady growing up on Chicago's South Side. So she has an unplanned pregnancy. I'm not going to tell you all of the book, but this is an excellent book, excellent read. Go to rmfpublishing.com. Check this book out. And if you get this one, you might as well get this one because you're going to be in suspense at the end of this one, and you're going to need part two. rmfpublishing.com. Dina Dean. All right. Support Dina Dean. We also have another one of our authors, Miss Vanessa Brown, one of your sisters, and her book is Mirror Conversations. Mirror Conversations. Okay. And this book really, you go within yourself to find yourself. And I don't want to say too much more, but that right there, she lays it out for you. Gives you spaces in there that you can write down things you need to write, journal a little bit of what's going on within your life, where you want to be, where you are, and knowing that the truth and what you need to know, it comes from within. Okay, but this is an excellent book showing you exactly the things that you need to do to get to where you need to be. Okay, so this is Mirror Conversations by Vanessa Brown. You can also purchase this book at rmfpublishing.com. The book is done very well. rmfpublishing.com. Check her out. Miss Vanessa Brown. And we'll have other books the next time we come. It'll be next Sunday. That's our RMF day. We have some other books that we want to present to you for our youth, for our young ladies, for our young men, for our young men to prepare them into manhood, and also to teach them how to treat the young ladies. Those books are on our website, rmfpublishing.com. You can check that out. I can't wait to talk about those books to you. Okay, those are excellent books. We're going to wait till next week. Actually, it may not be next week. It'll be that following Wednesday because we have to do a vending scenario next weekend. But that next Wednesday, RMF Publishing is going to come back to you, and we're going to talk about a little bit more about the Eastern Star books, a little bit more about the Masonic, but we're going to delve into the books that our youth needs. They need, like this book, The Wealth Guide. I'm not supposed to be talking about it today, but I get excited when I'm talking about things for the youth. But this is called The Wealth Guide, the Hood Wealth Guide. All right, Chicago narrative. So it's a little funny. It has some funny things in it because sometimes in order to reach our kids, you need to try and put some type of humor in it. Keep them in the book and learning and having a good time at the same time. Okay, it's the Hood Wealth Guide, Chicago narrative. That is on the website rmfpublishing.com. So check that out too. Okay, so Hey, it's been a blast. I enjoyed you. This was our first live for the conglomerate. The conglomerate is RMF Publishing, Fraternal Vendors, and Alumni Apparel Chicago. Those are our sponsors today. Those are the ones we are working for. So God bless them, and I hope they continue to do the great work that they're doing. And thank you for stepping on. And we'll let you know when the next one is coming, which should be Wednesday, inshallah, which means God willing. And we'll see you then. Until that time, assalamu alaikum. All right. TikTok, we'll see you next time. Let me see it. Pull it out. It's still going. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time.